Actually, before coming here, my brother who works in EY told me, I want to introduce you to my friend Muhammad. And I was trying to find him, and here he is. He's the one introducing me to all of you guys. So thanks a lot, Muhammad. Nice to meet you. So today, I know many of you talking about AI. So exciting topics. But I see a lot of people think about what models to use, how to bring AI to everything, but they are missing the fundamentals. So let me start by a quick thing here. How many of you have kids who drive so fast and you get a lot of tickets all the time and you have to pay all these tickets? So many dads like mine, like me, for example, that you have kids and we have to pay all these tickets. I have 2 girls and have a son, and it's very, very different in the way they drive. So one thing, one use case I want to talk about that actually shows how real-time data can save lives. One country in the Middle East here, we helped one of the country interior minister to be able to collect information about speeding tickets. In the past, driver used to get that information 2-3 weeks later. And they say, here is, did drive fast, this road, that time of the day, and you need to pay this much. Today, with help of a real-time data system, the drivers get this information within minutes when they do a speeding on the road. That actually did result into 75% reduction on the death on the road from 12 every 100,000 citizens into 4 only for every 400,000 citizens. Because the drivers getting the information in real time and they immediately slow down. That did result in saving lives. And this is where we can think all how data can actually help in saving life and how real-time information can do that. It always starts with data. You really need to think about your data platform and your data system before you can think about AI or agentic AI or advanced solutions. Without investing in the right data platform, without investing in the team who can actually bring all these data together, you will not be able to achieve any goals on AI or agentic AI or anything like that. The challenge I see that many ministries, they still have a lot of data in many systems are silos. They depend on very old systems, and these systems are not connected with each other. The other thing is data is getting to be huge. A lot of data is generated all the time. So in one of the countries in the region, we are working with the Ministry of Justice there. They have 60 different data sources, 60. They have hundreds of thousands of documents, of cases. They have thousands and thousands of hours of recorded hours of court talks. You want to bring AI and agentic AI to these systems, you really need all these data to be connected, to be centralized, to be clean, to be governed, and then your job of building agentic solution that will help all the judges solve cases in minutes and instead of days and weeks and months, it will be possible. And that's the way they did that. They started many years ago collecting the data to be ready to achieve these goals. Another thing also, I want to bring here another use case. I want to bring you to sometime at 2 a.m. in the morning. Someone called 911 in a sister country next to us here. And that man has a chest pain. The dispatcher is getting the information on the phone. But while he's getting that information, the man is suffering. The dispatcher is trying to see which ambulance that can go there, which hospital that has ICUs available to take the person. So imagine in a world that while someone is calling 911 and the dispatcher is taking the call, there is another agentic solution working at the same time, not just collecting the information from that person, also checking all the patterns of calls that have been coming from the same location at the same time with the same age, looking at all the hospitals available in the area, which hospitals that has the right information, sending the information about the patient to the doctors over there. So the doctors are already looking at the history, and there are ML models running there with some of the x-rays that that person get before, or similar cases, or similar age, similar area, the history of that person, the family history. Imagine a world that has all these data. Here we can say, yes, agentic solution can actually help a lot. So while the dispatcher is getting the information, there are so much stuff going on to save the life of that person. So everyone wants AI. But AI actually is not the answer. AI is actually a question. AI is developed to ask questions. And the answer is your data. Your data, when it's in real time, when it's cleaned, when it's governed, your AI solution can start on top of that. I will repeat that in every slide. And I know that I'm repeating myself. But if you go to any organization, any ministry, and just ask one question, do you have all your data in a center place, accessible and governed and secure that many people can use around the ministry? The answer is not. Are we sharing information between different ministries with each other? The answer is not. When we reach that, then AI will work for us. So what AI can do today, three main things that people need to know about that. AI is an interface. You can ask questions in your own language, your own dialect, and your LLM models will be able to answer these questions, which is amazing. AI can be the orchestration. By the way, building agentic solutions today does not even require developers. You can build agentic solutions using natural language. You can just say, I need an agent that can do 1, 2, 3, 4. This is possible today. It's not an invention. It's there. And so many people are trying that. And AI also can even find information in the data that we cannot even find. So you will see more and more investment into data engineering and people working on data. Less investment, by the way, on ML developers or AI developers, because now with agentic solution and agentic models, a lot can be done just on top of the data. You don't need as many qualified developers or ML or AI or data scientists. You actually just need more about the data engineers, and you need to empower all the business users to be able to do that yourself. Like many years ago, when you needed to book a ticket, you had to call a travel agent and with them on for hours to do that. Now you can do that yourself. But these solutions use so much data collected in real time to tell you exactly if there is a flight between San Francisco and Dubai, like the one I booked yesterday, and I got the last seat because the system is in real time, and I was able to get on a flight, and I was able to come here. So that's exactly how your business users will be able to build agentic solutions on their own. And it is also the processing engine. We all look at dashboards, try to find information, and trying to ask questions. AI today will find information that we cannot even find ourselves, and will find the reasoning behind that we cannot find ourselves. So the main three things for AI: answer questions in your own language, build agentic solutions in your own language, and find information that we didn't even ask for, and find patterns of data to tell us what's there in the data. So from theory to reality, getting from some ideas into actions, it's all about the data. And it's all about how much you invest in your data and get there. So the data strategy is your AI strategy. Every company, every private sector, every public sector who focused on data, they will be able to advance a lot in AI, more than anybody else. Every company or ministry that focused a lot on AI without fixing their data strategy, they're stuck. They are really stuck. They cannot move forward. It doesn't matter how many people you hire. It doesn't matter how many models you bring. You will not be able to advance without a data platform that's getting you 100% of your data, secure and governed as well. Data governance now is very important to think about, because UI is dangerous. AI is dangerous. Agentic solutions are dangerous. And you really need to make sure that data is governed before you deploy all these solutions. So back to the emergency call that we talked about before. That person actually, life was saved. The reason is not because somebody was very quickly helping the person, but because many years back, someone thought about building a solution for 911 systems that can actually get data in real time and be able to connect all these systems together. And that is actually happening, and it's working. So it is not a dream. There are so many solutions that have been built already there. And the data is actually saving our lives. It's not a joke, and it's not a dream. It is actually reality. So from that, I just want every one of you to know that you are the expert. You are the one who knows what needs to be done. You are the one who knows how to advance, whether your own company or your own ministry or the citizens of your country. No one knows better than you. AI is just a tool that you can use to do that. The power in the people, in the human. Models are advancing and changing every day. Platforms are changing every day. New innovation coming every day. But what matters is the human minds that are gifted from God to be able to build solutions that nobody ever thought about before and advance the life of the citizens. So with that, I know I promised I'll be 15 minutes. I hope I am on time. And I hope that every one of you will enjoy the rest of this session here. And I hope every one of you will come back with one thing: you can do things that nobody ever did before, because innovation has no limits. Thank you very much for all of you.